Fault in Our Stars, in a nutshell. This was my November book. My inner fangirl may lash out. The Fault in Our Stars is a best-selling novel by author John Green, and it is also his most recent novel. We are introduced to Hazel Lancaster, who is a 16-year-old girl with terminal cancer. At the age of about 13 was when she was first diagnosed with this cancer, but thanks to some sort of miracle drug, she's been able to live for a few years longer than expected. Because of her cancer, she doesn't go to regular school, so she stays at home a lot, and because of her cancer too, she doesn't go out much, so she stays home a lot. And because of this, Hazel's mom makes her go to a cancer support group. This is where we meet a variety of characters, all dealing with cancer. This is when Augustus Waters comes in. Augustus is described as a dashing young lad. He attends one of the support group meetings with his friend Isaac. Augustus sees Hazel, and Hazel sees Augustus. Augustus invites Hazel over to see a movie. From that point on, Hazel's life is forever changed. John Green's books are characterized by their wittiness, especially, and this book is definitely no exception. There's a beautiful balance of humor that's clever and fun. If I had to describe this book in just one word, I would probably say bittersweet, because that's exactly what it is. It's wonderful and you want to read it again and again, but it's tragic and sad but beautiful. I have to say, very nice job writing from a girl's perspective. I know in all the stories I've ever written, I always end up with a female protagonist, and I'd imagine that writing from a guy's point of view might be kind of difficult, although I have yet to try it. I really do recommend this book, and I feel like I can tell you kind of what it's about, but there's no way I could do the whole thing justice because it's amazing. So pick it up and read it. The movie comes out next year sometime. I'm not sure when, Google. So I really do recommend reading this book with a box of tissues at hand. While reading the last 100 pages of this book, I was crying so much, and my sister walks up to me and she's like, "Are you okay?" And throughout the book, we watch Hazel grow like a different kind of appreciation for the time she has. And it reflects on the reader as well. Kind of makes you think a bit more of, well, if I only had a certain amount of time to live, what would I do in that time? Food for thought, literally.